Visiting the bottle bank and dropping newspapers off for recycling is something 9 out of 10 of us claim to do with at least one material as a matter of course. But recycling in industry is taking a little longer to become the norm. Well, one woman has decided enough is enough and has invented a product that's got the packaging industry all wrapped up. 3 years ago, having left her job as a business development manager in the packaging industry, Heather Davis thought she could go it alone and come up with her own ideas.
One of the things that really struck me in the packaging industry is everything, or more or less everything, is designed to be thrown away. 220 million tonnes of let's throw it away every year.
Look at all this plastic, what a waste!
One area she noticed in particular was bulk packaging in supermarket warehouses.
The first thing I saw was this man slashing with a knife plastic, pulling it off a pallet.
Heather was sure the plastic could be reused instead of thrown away.
In which case we needed something with a zip so it's easy to use, time and time again, up to 20 trips.
The problem was conventional zips could not be securely attached to plastic, so Heather went hunting for a zip that could.
I couldn't believe this kind of zip didn't exist. I mean, to me it seemed so simple. I went to the largest zip manufacturers, they didn't have it. The smallest, the middle ones, all the way across Europe. So I thought, right, I've got to invent this zip myself.
And that's just what she did. Heather came up with a reuse zip, a zip which can be welded to plastic, and went on to design recyclable plastic covers for crates.
I had to fight very hard to bring this product to market. The packaging industry is predominantly run by men, and for a woman it's quite hard because I didn't have any credentials, no letters behind my name, nothing to prove that I could actually do the job.
But all that changed when she visited a recycling company, IBC Recovery Services in Chester, run by Kitching.
I was introduced to Heather in 1998. She came to my office at the behest of one of the biggest pallet hirers in the country because I'm into recycling, and he thought there was a synergy between the two companies. As it turned out, there was obviously a synergy between Heather and I. When I first met her, I thought, wow, this woman is going to go places. She's got a brilliant product. It needs finishing off. And then I fell in love with her.
Alistair's been very, very supportive of the idea. He supported me when I've actually wanted to give up and sat there crying. Without him, it couldn't have happened. The supermarkets have just taken the bull by the horns with this product. It solves their problems, it stops their waste, and it saves them money. By the end of this year, we estimate we should be sort of turning over profit for our company around about £100,000.
Flushed with the success of the reuse zip, Heather's as keen as ever to find other gaps in the market.
I've always had a strong love of horses, and I came up with this, which, as you can see, is a show jump. It's also a water container, as a good feed storage container, feeding the horses against the wall. It comes in a variety of colours, and what's more, it's very versatile. We actually have sold well over 5,000 units to date, and we are just going into international production, and ow, that hurt!
If I had my chance to do this again, I would do every single bit of it, and if I had to do 6 more years or 60 more years, I'd still keep going, and I'd still do it, because it's so worthwhile.
One of the things we've learnt on this show is that successful ideas are dependent on exactly what Heather says. If you've got a good idea, you have to stick with it and never give up. Coming up on our next show.